Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. I do appreciate all the support, and I hope you find a message here that is helpful. In the box below the videos is some cool stuff. You can check out the oracle decks I've designed. This is the FeralSpirit oracle deck, and then the Soul Care deck. The links are in the box below. You can also email me. We can discuss spiritual tools I create and design. Also, you can get tarot readings or spiritual consultations. All of that, it's in the box below the video. You can also connect with me on Facebook. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please take what makes sense for you and use your discernment, okay? You are responsible for all your own choices after any reading from any reader. Today is Tuesday, May 13th, and it is 3:17 p.m. right now. Put that on there. All right, I keep wanting to, what's going on behind the scenes. So maybe you're wondering what is going on, that you feel like something's going on, but you're not sure what it is. So that's what this message is going to be, okay? What's going on behind the scenes for those of you who are seeking that answer. All right, thank you, God, for these messages for whoever needs them. Let's get into it. All right, what is the oracle message for what's going on behind the scenes? Thank you, God, what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, so we have the card 25, Boundaries, coming out. This is obviously somebody putting up some walls or putting up a block or, boundaries, literally. 25, 52, and 7 could be relevant. July, somebody could be born in July. I feel like there's something in the way of two like-minded energies connecting. Could be themselves, could be you, could be another person. We'll get deeper into it. All right, what is this boundaries? Thank you, God. What is going on behind the scenes for whoever needs it? What is going on behind the scenes? All right, so you might be questioning, or somebody else might be questioning, why is there this block? Why isn't things moving along? Why can't I connect to this person? This is giving me, why can't I move forward as well, okay? So, go a little bit further. Thank you, God. What is going on behind the scenes? What's the message? All right, so we have Shadow Mother coming out, card 19. So 19, 91, and 10 could be relevant. We also have another 10. So something's definitely coming to a close here with cycles closing out. I feel like you or another person is going to figure this out. Let's go ahead and get the viewer. We do have the golden shadow on the bottom. This is card 2332. This is healing, insight, and awareness. Okay. So I feel like somebody is figuring out what's in the way here, and they're going to close out this cycle. Where is the viewer in this energy? Thank you, God. Where is the viewer in this energy for what's going on behind the scenes? All right, so you got two cards coming out. We have Shadow Child and also See. See in, see out. I feel like something's been brought to your awareness. This is why you're questioning what is going on. What is going on behind the scenes? 25, 52, again, 7 definitely could be, July could be relevant, or you could be born in July, or the person you're dealing with could be born in July. Could also be a Cancerian or a Leo. Something might have happened previously in July. It says codependent, untrusting, mean, and tantrums. I feel like somebody is recognizing some patterns of behavior here that is going on. And it's behind the scenes, what they're seeing. Well, what's going on behind the scenes is this Shadow Mother energy. You do have 25, the mirror cards here, okay? So somebody is seeing that their own behavior is in the way here. Viewer, I feel like you are seeing where someone else's or your own behavior is in the way here with this Shadow Child energy, okay? This could be letting some authority figure in your life have too much weight with what you're doing, and that could be in the way. You could be asking yourself, why am I allowing this, Shadow Mother energy to do what it's doing? There's definitely a closure here. Somebody could also be a Scorpio or a Libra. I'm picking up October. 1010, you might be seeing 1010 a lot. You might be seeing 77. Those could also be relevant numbers, synchronicities for you. I I feel like there's some sort of a mothering, I almost said smothering energy here in the way with this shadow mother aspect. It's distant, smart, or cold. This could also be you recognizing inside yourself, though, what's in the way here. You might have been neglected by your mother emotionally, physically, mentally, you know, whatever makes sense for you. Everybody's different with their experiences. I feel like by recognizing this, you're closing this cycle out. So what's going on behind the scenes? It feels like more subconscious type things than actual what's going on behind the scenes. We will get the tarot on it and figure out what is going on behind the scenes, but definitely some sort of shadow work is what I'm picking up on. We do have prosperity on the bottom of the deck. So is this somebody figuring out what's in the way? Why is it in the way? Why am I letting it stay in the way? We have prosperity, fruition. So we have Gemini, we have 6, so that's like June. Yeah, it's giving me like Gemini, Cancerian, 8, Leo, Virgo, and perseverance, another 7, 7, 7, 7. So I feel like whatever this is, you've been trying to figure this out for a minute, like what's in the way. And 686 could be relevant. 86 could be relevant. June of 86 could be someone's birthday. Yeah, you're trying to figure out what is this going on. It's like you're aware something's in the way. Okay, so behind the scenes, you're like, I know there's something that's in the way here for me moving forward. And I feel like that is what you're figuring out is these energies linked with this shadow child and mother connection, this dynamic. Now this could be internally or it could be actually externally. You could be realizing that some sort of maternal figure, okay, or authority figure in your life is in the way. Like you're allowing them to have so much weight in your life. But also, like I said, internally, it could be just these unhealed wounds from your connection with your mother, okay? Or a maternal figure. Definitely picking up strong, like mother-child. So I'm thinking about this poem. I can't remember the name of it, but it is written from, it's 2 mothers talking. Basically, one mother is Mary, Jesus's mother, and the other mother is Judas's mother. And they're both relating how they love their children. And it's not until the end of the poem that you realize that, like, that was Judas Iscariot's mother talking to Jesus's mother Mary. So it's kind of that sort of vibe, like, where it's like, you know, recognizing the different connection between this mother-child, where both mothers loved their children and they did the best they could, and one was a Judas and one was, you know, a messenger or an enlightened individual. Picking up siblings. This could have something to do with siblings. All right, so what's going on behind the scenes? So what is this boundary behind the scenes? Thank you, God. All right, so definitely some sort of subconscious thing. High Priestess is coming out. Piscean energy. There's some sort of secret here. It could be about a father figure, the Emperor coming out, or an Aries. We have Pisces and Aries strong. This might have started coming up in March and April. You might have started trying to pull the strings apart on this mess internally, or even, like I said, externally, make it fit for you. I feel like there's some sort of secret involving a father figure here that's kind of in the way, and I feel like it needs to be spoken of. Oh, Ace of Swords on the bottom, yes. I feel like this needs to be discussed or brought to light or spoken. This is something where, with the sword being, somebody knows the truth, okay, they've gotten some sort of insight or some sort of clarity, but it feels like there's a conversation that needs to happen here in order to close out this cycle. We'll get a little further, though. So why is boundaries here? This could also be a secret in the way, okay? You could be a full-grown adult, emperor status, gender doesn't matter. You can be female, male, whatever. But this is definitely some sort of adult that has a secret that's in the way. It could be a secret about your mother or involving your mother or siblings. I'm picking up strong family energy here. This is like one of those families where what happens in the house doesn't leave the house. Okay, very relatable for some of us. What is this? Boundaries. Thank you. Yes, judgment. Okay, so I've got Scorpio. This is something that is being brought back up. You might not have talked about this for years. Whatever this is, a judgment call is being decided here. And I feel like the truth is about to be exposed. You could definitely be dealing with a Leo or some sort of a children, some sort of childhood thing, events of the heart. Like I said, what is this creating? A block. And I feel like you are aware of that. And it has to do with something with your childhood, okay? It's definitely, I'm getting really warm, like almost like when you know you have something big you need to talk about. If this is people in recovery, you're going to really relate to this, because this is like getting ready to make that amends. Something you've been holding on to for years, or getting ready to have that really difficult conversation with someone you love or a caretaker of some sort. And you're like, this is going to change things. Judgment. This is going to either bring something up and out, or this is going to be the final decision, the end of things, you know. Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio here. Says, you know, somebody knows that it's time to blow the horn on this, so to speak. I'm picking up whistleblower energy, okay? So, that's what's going on behind the scenes. Yes. Tower card. All right? This is unexpected. I feel like this is going to literally change something completely. I'm surprised the Death card isn't out here. Yeah, this is unexpected, but also this is a awakening, okay? I feel like once this conversation's had, or this thing, whatever this truth is that's being acknowledged and exposed, I feel like you're able to rebuild, okay, with the Tower. This is going to be uncomfortable. This is very uncomfortable, whatever this is about. I feel like it's a secret from childhood involving someone's parents, and they're finally at a point where they're making the decision to destroy the Tower, destroy what I once knew, okay? This is giving me like when something's built upon, you know, sand, okay? And then you realize that's not sturdy because it's a lie most of the time. I feel like this is going to be some sort of secret or something. It was already shaky to begin with, but now it's being rebuilt. It's going to be torn down so it can be rebuilt. This is definitely some sort of revelation mentally. I'm picking up with that crown chakra. It has to do with some sort of lineage, family history, something there, okay? So what is the why behind the scenes? What is the why behind the scenes? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. These are all major arcana. This is a huge shift in energy. Now, we are in a full moon in Scorpio. If you go with the tropical zodiac, sidereal is a full moon in Libra. Okay, so connections, deep transformations, no matter which zodiac, is definitely connections to this energy. We have the King of Cups coming out, more Scorpio energy. Why is because somebody is realizing that their habits, right? The King of Cups, like I said, gender doesn't matter. This is masculine energy. I was meditating on this energy, the King of Cups, this morning as well when I was doing my morning tarot. And with the King of Cups, you know, that's somebody that shows you how they feel. Now, that could be helpful or unhelpful, okay? This is giving me like somebody could get drunk instead of talking about how they feel. But you see that they're obviously dealing with something because they are inebriated, let's say in the middle of the day, okay? Or they have some sort of habit that shows, okay? This is also giving me like when someone's depressed and they don't shower, even though it says upright, somebody's acknowledging that their feelings are actually being worn outside. They might not be talking about them though. So this is like somebody acknowledging their habits for why they do something, why they show love the way they do. King of Cups is definitely an acts of service kind of energy. So this is, you know, someone that shows you how they love you. But it's definitely giving me, somebody's realizing that why they are the way they are. They're looking at this energy here with this secret and this judgment and this emperor and this tower. This is major things. And I feel like they're acknowledging that it's in the way. And why are they doing this? Whatever, it's you or another person, is because they are in love, they have feelings, they're just trying to figure out how to show them. Queen of Cups. So there's definitely some sort of relationship here where there's something in the way, okay? So there's a boundary. Now, I feel like the boundary isn't necessarily self-imposed, it just was unaware of, okay? And this feels like somebody coming to terms with, why do I do what I do, okay? Lots of healing energy here. Definitely strong water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can we get one more on this King and Queen of Cups on the why? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. And why is this behind the scenes? Okay, Eight of Swords. So it's like, I like someone, I love someone. Why is it so hard to connect with them? 8 of Swords, I'm trapped in my head. I feel like this Tower, once this is all discussed, this conversation that needs to be had, 7 of Swords on the bottom. This could be a lie as well. Like I said, some sort of deception. I mean, family secrets would show up as a 7 of Swords, okay? But with the 8 of Swords here, this is somebody that has been trapped in their head, like chasing tail. It's kind of like chasing tail. Definitely could have involved some sort of romantic relationship and somebody acknowledging, like, why can't I connect? And they're trapped in their head about it. This is, you know, some sort of imprisonment with this 8 of Swords. This could be, you know, some sort of mentality. And I feel like that's what's being brought to the forefront here. 4 of Swords is popping out. I wasn't ready for it. But yeah, this is what's being healed, okay? You might be acknowledging this in yourself, or, you know, just this, whatever it is you've been wondering what's going on, you know, behind the scenes. This is what it is. It feels really subconscious and really cerebral. So I feel like this is somebody working through their things with that shadow work energy. What is the Shadow Mother doing here behind the scenes? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Now, on another note, like I said, there is a couple here that is thinking about, I want to say institutionalizing someone. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I feel like there's a strong masculine energy with this Emperor that is, it's like everybody's looking at the past except for this Queen of Cups. We have Judgment looking at this way, looking towards the future, okay? And we have the King of Cups, Emperor, and the Shadow Mother all looking this way. The other one is the High Priestess. I literally feel like she's just looking the truth straight in the face, okay? Because she knows the truth. She has a higher understanding. This is spiritual energy. So this is somebody, whether it's you or another person you're dealing with, this is somebody who is very aware of the spiritual consequences of keeping secrets, all right? Our secrets make us sick. Somebody's aware of that. I also feel like there is some sort of connection here with a couple. With the masculine energy looking towards the back. Maybe this is somebody that, you know, sees what they did in the past, and they have an opportunity here to be emotionally, like, nurtured with that Queen of Cups energy. It's very loving energy. This is somebody who tells you words of affirmation, gifts, like all the love languages, okay, is the Queen of Cups. Very intuitive, very creative in a sense of, let's think outside the box emotionally, all right? Maybe it's not actually this. I'm picking up first principle thinking off of this Queen of Cups. So it's like, let's get to the root of why you're feeling what you're feeling. But this is someone who will listen to you. So I feel like whatever this couple is, there's some sort of judgment call that's being made. It's kind of shocking with the Tower. It could be, you know, about this couple being stuck together, or just two energies that really have feelings for each other and they're stuck in each other's heads. I don't know. There's something here also about a dad. I feel like one energy is looking towards, you know, the past, the way things were, and then another energy is making this decision to look forward, and I feel like that's catching someone off guard. It could be a family member that's catching someone off guard, or a partner, whatever it is, somebody's getting trapped in their feelings. And I feel like there's a relationship on the table that is the motivation for all this. All right, so with the Shadow Mother energy, we have the 6 of Wands coming out. So this is giving me some sort of recognition, okay, and overcoming. 6 of Wands is victory. This is people cheering someone else on. This is being recognized for the effort put in, you know, like good work, you won the battle type vibe. I feel like somebody might have acknowledged some sort of connection with their mother here and the attention that the mother was giving them. I'm hearing, and how unhealthy it is. Oh, wow, okay. Perhaps, you know, a father figure knew about this. Maybe that's the secret. This is steep, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning on this because this is it feels like somebody's realizing like how unhealthy a mother was. Yeah. All right. So we have the 4 of Coins coming out with the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So we have the King, Queen, and the Knight. Definitely somebody in their feelings. I feel like this could even just be one person so in their feelings are trapped in their head because of that revelation with this Tower card. It's like it came out that it's secret. Somebody took control, made a judgment call, and unleashed this secret, okay? And it's got someone trapped in their head because they've been wondering, this is why under here. So it's like, they've been wondering, why is that? And they're realizing because somebody made a trap of some sort with this Eight of Swords. It could be you or just somebody you're connected to. It could be the Shadow Mother energy, you know? With the Six of Wands, somebody's recognizing how to overcome this or has overcome this Shadow Mother energy. And it has to do with the lack of not enough, okay? So with the Four of Pentacles, that's a hoarding energy. It's somebody that holds on to something because they're scared that there's not enough. It's not quite like the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles literally is not enough. But the Four of Pentacles is on the verge of five. Like, it's not enough. Like, I'm so scared to give anything, so I withhold. And that is distant, cold, and martyr type energy, okay? So somebody's recognizing they learned this from their mother or maternal instinct or parents. There's definitely some sort of parenting thing here. I also feel like somebody's an adult acknowledging all these things. Now, with this Knight of Cups, like I said, looking towards the back. All the masculine energy except for the Shadow Mother and the High Priestess here. She's looking for it. Shadow Mother's looking towards the past. Father, Emperor's looking towards the past. King of Cups, looking towards the past. Knight of Cups, looking towards the past. Something might have happened here during teenage years as well. Okay, if you're looking for what the heck is this about, it could be some clues like that, like some sort of unhealthy attachment is what I'm picking up on that's being recognized. And somebody, I feel like, is going to be able to move forward in a contract, yep, Three of Pentacles, and work with another person here because of this work. Whoever this is, it's not easy. This is really uncomfortable. This is some deep, dark stuff that you've been holding on to for a minute, and I feel like you're finally coming to the surface with it, okay? It's been behind the scenes, but it feels more like a compulsion, impulsion, like, why am I doing what I'm doing? That type of energy. I feel like you're definitely going to close out the cycle. Strong water sign energy, Aries. Somebody's got, these are either your zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Mars, okay? Or this is just energy we're dealing with, or this is somebody you're dealing with. This could be their Sun, Moon, Rising, North, just however it makes sense for you. Okay, so what is this cycles about? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Why is the cycles here behind the scenes? All right, the Magician. Why am I doing what I'm doing? And somebody's realizing this, and they're able to choose something new. The Magician is somebody who has studied, okay? Now they can apply it. They can transmute the energy that they've been in. So Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, strong Scorpio. Strong, strong, strong Scorpio. Definitely a water sign here. And Gemini energy, but this could be because somebody's been of two minds. This gives me almost bipolar energy, okay? It's giving me push-pull energy. It's like always being of two minds. Yeah. All right, what's the cycles and Magician? Six of Coins. All right, so this is somebody manifesting new start. They're able to give and receive equally. I feel like once this is closed out and they acknowledge this almost feels like when you let the dog out, if you're a person that doesn't put a lead on your dog, okay, because you live out in a rural area, you can let your dog run. This is what this feels like. You open the door after getting home from work and the dogs just take off. That is what this energy feels like. So with the Magician, this is somebody that's manifested some sort of equality here. They had to make a decision on how they felt. I feel like they had to make a decision on how to handle whatever this hidden boundary is that's been in the way. Let's get one more. Six of Coins. Magician, Six of Coins. I feel like something here happened during someone's teenagehood. Now that they have someone, they have feelings for it. They just didn't know what to do with it because of this block here. So, can we please get... This is also somebody making a decision. There's a secret. They've been in... They haven't told anybody that they are making this... It feels like a final decision, okay? This is giving me, somebody's going to tell you what their decision is. It's going to catch you off guard or another person off guard. And I feel like there's definitely going to be a couple of people, a few people here stuck in their head about this. I definitely feel there's going to be some sort of overcoming whatever has been in the way or having you hold on dearly to, whatever this is, these feelings, this Knight of Cups, and stopping you from making a movement forward. I also feel like this couple could be the reason why you haven't made an emotional move forward. And with this revelation, if this is you, viewer, then this is, you know, you deciding and unexpectedly putting a couple kind of in their heads about your decision. It feels like somebody being very vocal, very vocal about what they've realized. And I don't feel like it's come out and open yet, because this is what's going on behind the scenes. Well, there's a couple here that's caught either with themselves or inside their heads or trapped. This could also be a couple in jail. I don't have justice here, but it's, that Eight of Swords is giving me like confinement type energy, okay? Maybe there's a couple that was trying to keep you away from something, keep you stuck in your head, and you're realizing like the only reason I'm allowing this, or they're realizing the only reason I'm allowing this, is that shadow mother energy, okay? Because I allowed my mother to do this, something like that, okay? And I mean, parents do the best they can. They're not perfect. They're people too, just like we are. And they do the best they can with what they know. This is somebody who's like, that's all right, but I don't want to continue indulging in those habits that I learned from my parent, who maybe necessarily wasn't a healthy individual, okay? So with this Magician, Six of Pentacles, this is somebody who is they've ended a cycle, they're going to be ending a cycle. Timing is wibbly wobbly, make it make sense for you. Either this has happened, it's happening currently, or going to happen. So somebody's closing out a cycle, they're manifesting some sort of equality here. They've made a decision. They've weighed up all the options, and I feel like there's going to be some sort of message sent, some sort of good news. This feels like good news. Let's see here. Five of Wands, Nine of Swords. These cards were flipped over, okay? So this looked like this to me. And on the other side, there's a problem out here being exposed. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the surface, I feel like. Behind the scenes, though, we have this Knight of Swords, this Three of Wands, Nine of Coins. So this is somebody who, it feels like they're having a lot of thoughts. It also feels like they want to communicate. They might be slightly aggressive with how they manifest this. So somebody who's independent. I also feel like they want to see what else is out there. Somebody wants their independence from this energy, whatever this is, because this is a challenge, this is competition, this is freaking game playing, and it's causing me anxiety. I am losing sleep over this situation. That's what it looks like on the surface. Behind the scenes, you're doing the work, you're recognizing things, I feel like, that you have to let go of or to heal in order to move forward, okay? Can we please get one more on this Gemini? Definitely could be dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini season could be relevant. My left ear started ringing. Can I please get one more on this Magician? Thank you for the confirmation. Six of Coins. Yeah, that was awkward. Okay, what is this Magician? Six of Coins. That's an alert system. So we have the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who's been through a lot. They haven't surrendered, though. They haven't given up. This is, it feels like I haven't lost hope yet. Okay, Eight of Wands. Yes, I'm going to continue moving forward. That's that prosperity, fruition, perseverance energy. So I feel like somebody, this is giving me, thinking of what was said to me yesterday about, you know, you're the arrow. It takes a minute to pull the bow back, okay? That's this kind of energy where it takes a minute to pull the bow back, and you've got to release it. But once it's going till it hits something, okay? And if you pull the bow back far enough, you can get some distance. So this is definitely somebody going to communicate some sort of feelings of how they've been feeling trapped. They've had this sudden revelation that, you know, I was the one keeping me trapped in my feelings. I was the one keeping me trapped in this dynamic. It feels like I keep wanting to say dynamic. This is a relationship dynamic here. I feel like this is forward movement. Okay, as well. We have 8, Knight of Cups, 8. Keep that in mind. I feel like what happened was somebody closed out a cycle and they're able to communicate this now and move forward. Okay, so all in all, that's what that cycle is. Somebody's learned some new skills. They know how to apply them. They didn't give up. They didn't lose hope. I'm picking up hope. And now they're able to move forward. The Eight of Wands, you might get some sort of communication about this. Somebody could express how they've been feeling. This is definitely giving me like the truth coming out type energy. Five of Cups, King of Swords, Three of Wands. Somebody's really trying to look at how, with the Five of Cups, there's some sort of regret or remorse here, definitely in the past, that somebody is trying to think about instead of emote about, okay? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because this is giving me like emotionally detaching to understand, okay? Especially with that Three of Wands. I feel like there will be some sort of communication here, for sure. Or you're going to hear about this. All right, viewer. What does the viewer need to know in this energy? We have the Sun card. So you could be a Leo dealing with the Leo. Like I said, some June, July, Cancerian energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like, viewer, you're going to get the truth. You might even be the one that exposes this energy, okay? You're the one that's having the revelation, I believe. And you're going to be able to come together with this person that you're wanting to come together, whatever that boundary is in the way of. We have the Four of Cups, the Five of Swords. This is giving me, like, I'm tired of doing things the way I've been doing them, you know, with this. I'm not interested in any more conflict. I'm not interested in having to do underhanded things to get ahead, okay? What else does the viewer need to know about the Sun? There's a lie here. Seven of Swords. Yep, you're exposing some sort of deception, some sort of betrayal. There's a secret coming out. I'm not sure what it's about. It has to do with some sort of family dynamics. Definitely feel like this is shocking with that Tower. This is also somebody realizing, you know, that I have to quietly leave this. This is giving me, like, with Seven of Swords, sneaking away, okay? This is also somebody seeing someone sneak away, or perhaps seeing where somebody, viewer, you have ran away from this energy instead of doing the healing. I feel like behind the scenes you've been doing the healing, but on the surface level, it looks like you've been trying to get away from it. Get away from some sort of happiness, too. I'm hearing undermined. Undermine. What is this Sun and the Seven of Swords, please? Thank you, God. Alright, so that is the World card. It fell in my chair. It is definitely closing out some sort of cycle on deception. This is somebody that doesn't want to be shady anymore. I feel like they've grown up. I feel like they are acknowledging there's some sort of truth, some sort of secret being exposed, which is bringing closure here. This is giving me, like, so it wasn't just me type energy. Wow, 7, 7, again, 7 of Coins, 7 of Wands. This is definitely this has been in the way the whole entire time. Of a lover's connection. So I feel like the truth is out here. What will confirm this for the viewer? Thank you, God. What will confirm this? What will confirm this for the viewer? Thank you, Most High God. What will confirm this for the viewer? Alright, 5 of Coins. There's that 5 of Coins. So you might have been out on the outskirts of this energy. You might have been feeling like you're not enough, or you might have been left out of something. I feel like what will confirm that is that what this energy is attached to, and it's done. You're done feeling out in the cold. Chariot, moving forward, you're in alignment now. You have the reins, and you can move forward. Now that you have, I feel like wisdom is a key word here. Now that you have the wisdom, I'm surprised that Hermit's not here. 6 of Swords, the Lovers, definitely healing some sort of partnership for the long haul with the Ten of Pentacles, some sort of relationship and partnerships, whether it's romantically, friendly, family, but also a relationship with the tangible things in your life. Like, this energy being cleared out is going to help you see where it's been holding you back on gaining opportunities, money, all right, studying things, skills, connections, partnerships. This feels like a door just flung open. There's the Hermit. I was wondering where the Hermit was. There's the Hermit. Yeah, this is wisdom. This feels like wisdom. What makes me happy? 9 of Cups. What have I been indulging in? You definitely could be somebody who is in recovery. Page of Wands. And getting this sudden insight, okay? This sudden, like, boom, with that Tower. And that Page of Wands is picking up, like, boom, like, whoa, I just realized. Hangman. I shifted my perspective. So you definitely might have been keeping to yourself for a minute, trying to understand all of this. We have Leo, strong, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign, fire sign. I got all the fire sign energy out here. I'm picking up Capricorn, strong Scorpio. Definitely people who have mutual feelings trapped in their head. It's definitely a secret that's in the way. I feel like all of this is going to be communicated, though, with someone here. All right, let's get some clues. Because it's going to bring closure. You don't have to hide it anymore. You don't have to. You can finally be out in the open with this, whatever this is. It's very freeing energy. Very freeing. Somebody understanding something about attachment here. It's definitely some sort of childhood stuff, family stuff. All right, what are the clues for this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we have the 1st through the 15th. We have earrings. So somebody could wear earrings, or they could be hearing something like my left ear ring. That was an alert about something. Anyways, that's how me and my spiritual team roll. Friday could be relevant. X. There's another X. Ouch, there's 2 X's here. We have an X on the boundaries card and then an X in the same position, but only below it. It's been blocking something. Somebody actually, I think, is going to hear about something in the way. With Friday, it's giving me Venusian energy, more Libra energy, like connections, partnerships, that sort of stuff. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of permanent change here. We have September. Somebody's habits are going to change. I feel like they're going to balance out. There are clues. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Most High God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? April. Somebody's name, or April could be really relevant. I did pick that up as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues for this energy? We have D, first name, middle name, last name, initial. Oh, this is messy. I feel like somebody might knock something over. This feels almost like some sort of turbulent. Like, I feel like somebody's going to make a mess here. I don't feel like they intended to, but I feel like they are going to make a mess. Z, I don't know if I told you guys that's coming up. W. First. There's some more clues for this energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. November. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. And one more. We have March. There's more Piscean energy, some hidden subconscious stuff, but also like somebody's intuition, I feel like, has been going off and trying to tell them about this. So we have the last, the first and the last. They're my first love and they're my last love. Wristwatch and rings. All right, so somebody could wear jewelry here. They could wear a watch, or it could just be time. They could wear rings, make rings. But I feel like it's time for this commitment, whatever, this partnership. Like I said, you're going to acknowledge what's been in the way of all of these things. Right off the back, I'm picking up Wallace. Could be first name, middle name, last name, and but Wallace. I'm picking up Zane. Something about I'm hearing it's like Zion, but it's not Zion. Zioni. What is it? It's I don't know. It feels foreign to me. I can't pronounce it, so I don't want to make it a hatchet job. Somebody might throw hatchets here, or just be destroying things, you know, cutting ties with people, places, and things that are in the way or attached to this energy. I also feel like somebody might have blocked somebody from seeing something back in March with the Z. It's like I didn't want them to go back and forth with it. That's kind of the vibe. So it's for their own good. That's the energy I'm picking up. Was like I did that for their own good. I'll hold my judgments to myself with that. I feel like somebody definitely found out about some sort of dad, that April's giving me more of that emperor energy where somebody, you know, is the boss of something, somebody's hearing something about the boss of something, or somebody being the first point of contact. Picking up Delia, Delilah, Dahlia. Somebody might like dahlia flowers. I'm seeing one. Dylan, Dillon. Somebody calls someone Dill, weed. Somebody might have been, I'm picking up doze. Somebody might have been falling asleep on someone or on something. It's almost like not ghosting, just putting pause, putting it on pause. I'm not sure what to make of that. I also feel like somebody might have had their first baby back in November, or something about, you know, this is the first time something new. I'm picking up baby energy, but it could be, you know, just something, they started something new in November. And by March, you know, it's really starting to come together. Like their intuition is starting to, I mean, it's like blaringly loud is what I'm picking up. I'm hearing no más, no more. That's Spanish for no more. I feel like somebody definitely blocked out something they didn't want to hear. It's about some sort of connection. I feel like there's also like a group of people involved here. There's a lot of people connected with this energy, whatever it is. All right, one last card. Any other messages for the viewer about what's going on behind the scenes? All right, so we have the Knave of Cups coming out. We have all the water signs, the whole water suit. Definitely giving me family vibes. I feel like this is going to help you feel more inspired and also renewed, okay, with that Knave of Cups. This feels like, and we still have the chariot on the bottom. This feels like you're going to have some sort of, I don't want to say innocence restored, but it's going to be, this is like getting, it feels like to me when you can balance out your emotions because somebody just confirmed something that you weren't quite sure of, okay? This is also like somebody extending some sort of olive branch, some sort of amends. Somebody might be making an amends here. I keep picking up some sort of recovery from something. Recovery doesn't have to just be from substances, guys. It can be also be from bad habits, you know, coping mechanisms. It doesn't always have to be substances. It could be patterns of behavior, mindset, stuff like that. So definitely a water sign involved, for sure. All right, I do hope this is helpful, and many, many blessings. Thanks again for all the support as well. Many, many blessings till we talk again.